Okay, all set to go. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's in for a strike. And the home opener is underway.
0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air right field. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Betts.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
He swings and fouls one off. Turns and fires to Betts. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Hard hit to third. Vientos whips it to first. And Betts is gone. Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. Nimmo brings it in. And that is bottom of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And that's downstairs. 1-1.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Now this is in the air down the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty, and now it's Juan Soto. First pitch misses. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2 is the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs. That one ripped. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Top of the second, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. Canning back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And there's the ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering way upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And the slider just misses. Slider right there. No score here in the second.
1-1.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Austin Wells, the next to hit. Foul ball there. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hot shot to third. Toss to Alonso, and there's two down. Applies the tag, and they get two. Bottom of the second, at the plate, Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
There's a strike. That's a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And gone! He'll take a trot around the bases. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. Jeff McNeil in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Lifted in the air down the left side. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Schmidt throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
In the air, left field, and that's the 3rd out. On to the 3rd inning, and the batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Late on that fastball.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. And that's outside.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And that's fouled off. 1 out. Bases empty. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. Rip to 3rd. Vientos whips it to first. And the Yanks go quietly. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, Jose Siri. That one fouled off. This one in the air. Goldie makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball. Just missed.
That's down. Ball.
That one almost got him. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. 1 gone, runner at first. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Ground ball up the middle. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now with the Subway Series as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Mookie Betts. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Judge over the top.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a
1-1.
row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground to short, Lindor. Throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 4th, here's Juan Soto. And a foul ball.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that
0-2.
breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now here is Mark Vientos. First offering, and it just misses. On the ground. Bats up with it. Gets it to first. Out number 3. Back now with the Subway Series. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Canning back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Slider misses outside. Just missing there, and it's 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Yeah, that skips into dirt. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. Just off the outside edge. 2-1. That one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Sliced hard but foul. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now Oswaldo Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Way
One ball, 2
inside.
strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, number 54.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And it's 1-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1-2 to count.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one drifts inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Outside with a breaking ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Struck him out looking. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Betts hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Outside.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-1's the count.
This one smokes, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bellinger settles underneath it. 2 away now. And now it's Jose Siri. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing, called strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back now with the Subway Series. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Huascar Brazoban. Just missed.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
And that's a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Nimmo hits it away for the out. And there's one down. It's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Got him. And now two gone. So now here's the DH, Ben Rice, 1 for 2. That's in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
That one not close. 1-2 the count. And that's too high. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-2. Here is Goldschmidt. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Grounds one to short. Lindor on to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that is the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Back up the, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Waste no time there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo, 0-1. Lindor on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
0-2.
The Mets trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Queens, top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Brazaban in his 3rd season, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Handles, throws to first. That takes care of Grisham. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Left-hand batter waits. Fought off foul. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the second baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one pulled foul. Wells, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's towards center. Siri hauls it in, 2 away. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Dedniel Nunez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Snaps it to first and barely back in on a dive. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times.
Well, that's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
That's down and in.
1-1.
Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. He's already homered in this game. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 1-0. And that one almost got him.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Popped up. Makes the catch. 1 down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Ball 1, no strikes. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. To the right side. To Betts at second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. ready to begin the eighth. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch
Ball
doesn't
outside.
find the zone. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
1 and 2. Count.
Way high
2 and 2.
there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one
got a full
just
count.
misses. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, center field. Siri hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Aaron Judge at the plate. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
0 and 1.
And a breaking
That's the
ball
ball.
misses outside. 2 down, nobody
1-1.
on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back. Gone. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Now up is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It
No
might be
ball,
time
2
to
strikes.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Not
1 ball, 2
close with
strikes.
that one. Now 1 and 2. That one
2-2.
missed. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Jesse Winker. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Judge snags it for the second out. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Just
Nope,
missed.
ball. 1 and 0.
That misses the
2-0.
zone. 2 and 0. And that's in for a strike. The Mets down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's a fair ball.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Check swing, called strike. Siri off of first with 2 away. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Looking very settled
0-2.
on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth.
Runner on the move. Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Max Kranick.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. Swings through that.
0-2.
That one inside, and the count is 1-2. That one is upstairs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto makes the catch, and there's one down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Right down the chute, strike one. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. He's 2 outs away. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Mets trailing by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1-2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Don't think you want to throw it again, though.
So they're down to their final out. And now Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
They're down to their final strike. Cruz is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. And you're